So whatever those things are, Bitcoin will be more than that. I think that Bitcoin will outperform the S&P index. And I think it's very simple as to why it will outperform the S&P index. It doesn't have the counterparty risk of corporate structures, and it doesn't have currency exposure, right? So the S&P is saddled with a huge amount of corporate risk factors, dozens and dozens of them, tariff, supply chain, etc. It's got legal risk, it's got political risk, it's got physical risk. I have warehouses, I have nexus, I have an operation in Ukraine, I have, natural gas facilities in Iran, right? There are a lot of things in the real world that constitute risks in the S&P. If I strip away the physical risk, and if I strip away the political risk, and if I strip away the management risk, and then every company takes in cash flows and pesos and naira and euros and CNY and rubles and dollars and Canadian currency and AUD and whatever. So when you strip away all of those risk factors and keep the pure capital, you've got Bitcoin. So whatever those things are, Bitcoin will be more than that. How much more? Or like what is the cost of that? 6 to 8% a year. So if you're targeting the S&P at 12, you target Bitcoin at 18 to 20. Why will it be 18 to 20? I stripped away the risk factors. I also stripped away the constraints. For example, you cannot go long 50x on Apple stock on Sunday morning in Iran, right? You can't, right? We could talk about why you can't, but you just can't. So you can't go long and you cannot short an equity 20x on Sunday morning. So you have all of these guardrails on equity, and they limit the leverage, they limit the utility. If I had pure capital and I could have unlimited leverage, unlimited utility anywhere in the world, 24/7, 365, there are no holidays for Bitcoin, right?